See, Pokemon may be seen as a kid's game, but as you grow up, you begin to appreciate the finer parts of the series. That being the roster of absolute baddies! Like, bro, this is a game about catching Pokemon. They didn't have to make them this fine! If you're new here, hi, I'm Xeno. I'm known for being a freaky-ass light skin. And if you aren't new here, then you may know that I've already made a video about the top 10 baddest Pokemon trainers. But see, the video had a minor problem. Well, a major problem. A major minor problem. Yeah, 6 out of 10 of the most popular female trainers were the perfect age to get irreversible trauma from unsupervised internet access. And I like to clarify, once again, that these videos are based on the numbers from the specific green site and not all opinionated. So all the people that were tweaking about me leaving out certain characters, bro, I'm not the one making the art. Why are you shooting the messenger? It also doesn't help that the country making these games, the great Japanese nation, just raised their age of freakiness a year and a half ago. But you best believe I had to spin back and bring you the top 10 baddest Pokemon trainers. Adults? Starting off the list at the number 10 spot and being an absolute baddie for the number 10 spot, we have Gen 9's Nemona. Who would have guessed that giving you an obsessive Latina at the very start of the game would have a majority of the fan base geeked? It also helped that she was considerably older than you, the trainer, since Pokemon, being a kid's game, has had a knack for giving you rivals that are the perfect girlfriend age, if you're a Minecraft SMP YouTuber. I also find it hilarious that using my S rank acquired skill, pattern recognition, that after years of giving us Snow Bunny rivals, Pokemon decided in Gen 7 that it was time to lock in and give us some color. But only about 35% of the US are minorities, so you can't forget the Snow Bunnies. But what had motherfuckers tweaking the most was probably how relentlessly obsessive she came off. Because we all know the average Pokemon fan isn't going to be approaching women first, since this is how it's about to go.
Just say hi, don't be weird. Just say hi, don't be weird. Just say hi, don't be... Hey, how's it going, man? Get the fuck away from this side!
In 9th place, we have a mommy. The mommy to beat all mommies, if you will. Melony. Being one of the only good things to come out of Gen 8 besides Snom and Fat Pikachu. And honestly, if an ice type was one of those things, then I can't be complaining, because she's definitely making me ice hard. Hey guys. And the people at Nintendo gotta be running some sort of brainwashing government psyop to make me attracted to older women. Cause why do they keep making them all so damn fine? There's a reason she made it to the top 10. Like, mommy uppies. What's crazier is how Melony looks good as hell for someone who has canonically had 5 kids. One being Gordy, so technically speaking, you can beat Melony, beat to Melony, hop over, beat Gordy, beat to Gordy, and beat to Melony. It's just a freaky ass up. On to the next one. At number 8, we got another Latina. Play the shadow clip.
Disgusting black creatures.
The other clip.
I just love Latinas, Sonic.
See, I was always iffy about Skyla, cause even though she's bad as hell, adding another Snow Bunny to my roster of Pokemon women I simp for would probably cause an imbalance and have my African ancestors, like Dr. Umar, be ashamed of me.
I'm working on a Snow Bunny crisis self-treatment manual for black males.
I say all this cause if you ever played the games, she's white as hell! And as a black man, it's pretty clear the Snow Bunny mind control is getting to me.
Leave me alone!
But in the anime, they made her dark as hell! And when those Pokemon leaks came out, they confirmed she was a Latina! Like, bro, come look at this for a sec. First off, she's 18, which, if you remember what I said earlier, immediately just alienated a fat chunk of the audience. Slim, but only the chest is large.
Give me my goddamn milk back! Give me my milk back!
And my favorite part, she's based off of Jennifer Lopez! I can't control the beast inside! In the 7th spot for the baddest Pokemon trainers, we have the critically acclaimed muscle mommy, Bea.
When Spike said,
I love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
he was literally talking about
Bea. See, if we're talking Pokemon battles, most of these women are packing my ass up and leaving me in an alleyway. But if it's any other circumstance, you know I'm looking at my hands like... See, Bea, on the other hand, is a whole different story. Because after you beat her in a Pokemon battle, which is pretty easy to do, she's like,
I run up that Bea, nigga.
what? They made her a whole black belt martial artist, bruh. Like she spawned with fucking Machamps and repping whole ass boulders, one-handed. And you can't be doing all that without getting an insane build like that midriff. For the love of God! There's honestly no way Pokemon could have made the design any better. Aries! Give me Bea at IHOP with a bottle of syrup, and my life is yours. In 6th place, we have the baddie with the hair color you probably wouldn't want to say if you're dyslexic, Sonia. I'm starting to think I was wrong when I said Melony was the only good thing to come out of Gen 8, cause this is the 3rd shorty in a row from that generation. And who cares then? Say what you want about genders, bruh. No soul, bro! If there's a hole, there's a goal. She's also smart too, being the professor's assistant and all, which is great for me, bruh, cause I'm in dire need of a bad bitch to tell me what to do. Ladies, my DMs are open. Please hit me up. Originally, I thought that Professor Juniper was the finest professor in the series, but something must have activated at Game Freaky when they did that switch to 3D, cause they hit you with that and started bumping out baddies. First they gave us Sycamore, then Kukui and Burnett, Sonia, and some peak with Seda and Turo like, Game Freak, please! I have Rugbird at this point! At the halfway mark, we have another canon mommy from the series, Lusamine. See, people will always tell you not to stick your shit in crazy, but it's not my fault. The craziest ones are always the baddest. This woman's motto has gotta be,
crazy in the head, crazy in the bed.
Because in the games, this woman was straight unhinged. Like, I know she lost her mind looking for her husband who disappeared into an ultra wormhole, which kind of makes me surprised that children aren't biracial. Get it? Cause he went to go get milk? But besides the fact that she keeps frozen Pokemon in her lab and the itty bitty quirky thing of opening interdimensional portals around town, she's fine enough for me to overlook that stuff. And it also confirms that she's gonna be gripping your shit like the retarded kid holding the class pet. The one thing that never seems to fail about the Pokemon community though is how her 11-year-old daughter is just as popular as her. Like, why are you trying to pre-order when you got the deluxe edition with 2 DLCs right there? Moving on. In the number 4 spot, we got a baddie that's been with us for almost 30 years. Jessie. And James. Jessie brings a whole new meaning to the word baddie. Cause damn, was she a bad bitch. Literally. Like, there has to be an epidemic of evil women being fine as hell. And Pokemon is one of the main culprits, cause fool me once, shame on me. Fool me a lot more times. I might just be retarded. Like, my resolve is absolutely terrible. Because if you were to put a certain German leader in front of me and made them a waifu, let's just say, I was just following orders. That was honestly a crazy thing to say, so, yeah, you get the point. Probably one of the most unnecessarily controversial trainers on this list. We have Nessa in the number 3 spot. By far being one of the finest chocolate trainers in the series, with Olivia and Shelly being close behind. Nessa is the ebony queen that brought me to my ebony knees. Cause what was Game Freaky thinking making a gym leader who also happened to be a model one of the baddest black women in fiction? Speaking of
The blacks!
this is when I get to the controversial parts. See, if you've ever watched internet drama unfold, then you know it usually starts off on Twitter. And if you have a Twitter, then please follow me! But if we're being honest, blacks, such as myself, aren't viewed too favorably by a decent chunk of the internet. Now, when Nessa dropped, being an absolute fine shit, these same people were in disbelief and couldn't fathom finding a black woman attractive. That's when the whitewashing started, drawing her white and or making mods that would turn her white. They also drew her as an ape, and don't get me wrong, some of these people would accept it, but then follow up with some of the most diabolical takes. Like, bro, what is this? I don't really see the harm in race swapping characters, because people do it all the time. It only really feels off-putting when you claim you fixed it, but a grand majority didn't care about all that controversy and pumped out hella sauce. Being the second baddest trainer of all time, and definitely being the grippiest, we have the goth poster girl of the series, Hex Maniac. Definitely being one of the most mentally ill bitches in the series. If Lusamine's a no-go because world-ending calamities are a bit too much for you, then simply go with Hex Maniac, because she seems more like the type to just stalk you and abuse her antidepressants. Shit, those aren't even that bad. That just means she's the Lumino City Grip Reaper. And yeah, the first time you saw her was probably when she scares the shit straight out of your ass. And before you say, well, actually, Xeno, your first time meeting Hex Maniac was in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Well, she looks stupid as hell! So Game Freaky got to work revamping her design and gave us the goth mommy we know in Dune 2 today. And honestly, thank God they did. Because if I had to spank it to whatever this is, I would have lost interest in trainers a long time ago. At number 1, being the definitive baddest trainer of all time, and also being the third time I've recycled the same script, we have the Snow Bunny to end all Snow Bunnies, Cynthia.
Hey, nigga, you got a nice little ass, nigga.
Cynthia has got to be one of the most fine women in the Pokemon series to date, bruh. Coming out in Gen 4, 19 years ago. That means Cynthia is older than a lot of you, bruh. And she's still mommy! That also means it gave her 19 years to accumulate over 13,000 photos to her name, making her the highest drawn Pokemon trainer in existence. And I said trainer, not character, cuz... when Spike said,
I love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
he was literally talking about Cynthia from Gen 4, bruh. Cause the way this woman's Garchomp would tuck you in with a Knuckle Sandwich Supreme should have had CPS knocking at her door for child abuse. And don't think I forgot how her ass jump scares you in Gen 5. Cause the second I heard her theme, I was like, release me! But that level of fear, mixed with how bad she was, gave her the perfect yin and yang combo to acquire the title of the baddest Pokemon trainer of all time. So yeah, Cynthia supremacy. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Oh yeah, I also met one at Anime NYC, but she had a man, so block. But yeah, that's the fully revamped and fully legal baddest Pokemon trainers. If you like this type of down bad content, then consider subscribing since you made it this far. And expect a lot more content from me in the near future. And check out my streams. I usually stream Valorant 5 days out of the week.
Dude, imagine he's like right here with the that.
At 7 p.m. Eastern. So, bye-bye!
You should
Follow Xeno.
now.